Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on the old show today. Sad times again for Saab. Yes, apparently Saab is now in trouble again. As it happened back in the past, couple of years ago, where Saab was in some real trouble, and the group that owned it, the Spiker Group, was really trying to hunt for investors, and the whole deal went into bankruptcy. Well, apparently this is happening again, as the National Electric Vehicle Association in Sweden, I guess I should say, is actually in a little bit of trouble. Now, they've got some Chinese investors in this particular situation, but apparently they've already gone into a situation to try to protect themselves from having to go into bankruptcy because they've run out of funding. Now, they're actually out there presently hunting for investors, and they're probably going to use that handful of brand new 9.4s that they've actually already converted over into EV automobiles. Now, in the beginning, they were just basically looking for a nameplate that was a little bit more mainstream, so Saab would have been right down the right alley for this particular situation, but apparently it's in the same deal as it was just a couple of years ago. So we'll wait and see, but hopefully next time we talk about Saab, it could be some way better news. Next up on the list, well, some concept art has leaked out over the brand new Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. Now, this is basically the 2.0 version of the SLR, even though they don't hold a lot in common, especially the gull wing doors will be gone for the GT. Not to mention, this vehicle is going to be a tad bit on the smaller side compared to that big monstrosity, which was the SLR. Now, let's talk about what quite possibly could be powering this vehicle. Same displacement, normally aspirated V8, quite possibly the 6.2 liter V8. It's going to be in this machine. There's going to be two different power variants. The first one's going to be somewhere around 450 brake horsepower, and the next one's going to be just a touch over 500 brake horsepower. At least this is in the beginning thinkings of what this machine quite possibly could be. Long rumored, you have seen a lot of this vehicle being tested all over the interwebs from everywhere around the world, but now we're going to get an official look at it as September 9th of 2014. This vehicle will be making its debut to the world public. So just in a handful of days, we'll know all the doodads that go along with what this car is going to be all about, and I just cannot wait to hear what they have in mind. Last up on the list, September 3rd is rapidly approaching for the brand new Mazda MX5. The new Mazda MX5 Miata will be making its official debut just in a couple of days. Actually, there's a huge concert and big to-do out in California that's actually going to be taking place the day after the taping of this particular program, and then the day following, September 3rd, will be the debut for the brand new Mazda Miata at this particular event. Now, the interesting thing, the Mazda Miata form has been around for a long time, and its formula has been tried and true. A two-seater convertible with a normally aspirated four-cylinder up front. Basically a vehicle that's really good at canyon carving more than it is a powerhouse. But apparently this may change, at least when it comes to the convertible version. Hearing a lot of rumors hitting the old interwebs that quite possibly there could be a coupe version of the Mazda Miata that could be coming maybe as early as the year of 2016. Not for 100% sure that if in a couple of days we're going to actually hear about this, but if we do, we'll bring it to you, and we'll hopefully have some new pictures of this vehicle maybe in the next couple of shows. It'll show off this brand new automobile. Pretty exciting times for the folks over at Mazda. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time to get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.